Welcome to the Balking Dead. Yeah, it's Cinco de Mota. Okay, it's Cinco de Mayo edition, but let's get into it. This show still sponsored by Prize Picks, so go on over there, use promo code Pub Sports, get your first match deposit up to $100 just by using the promo code Pub Sports. So up to $100, they will match you. 25 gets you 25. 100 gets you 100. So don't be square and get in there. And let's get into these four fucking games today. Shout out to the fucking chat, my fucking crew. I know my crew in there. Where's the rest of y'all? If you in Twitter land, hit the fucking link, jump on in the chat. Let us know your plays today. Let us know what you're on. It's not just about me. And do me one favor. Keep tagging me in your winning fucking tickets, guys. We need to let Twitter know we fucking win on this show, guys. So let's just keep this fucking train rolling. But yeah. First game on the board, guys. We're gonna go with the Mets at the Phillies. Taijuan Walker versus Aaron Nola, part fucking 3. Part 3, and we're 5 weeks into the season. Taijuan Walker is 0-0 with a 0 ERA and only 7 innings of work. His 2 games this year has been both versus the Phillies, 2 innings and 5 innings. Last game out versus the Phillies 5 days ago, he went 5 innings, 2 hits, and beasted them. Okay, is this going to happen again? Is Taijuan Walker going to go out there and beast it again? That's the question. Phillies this year, 8.6 walk percentage, 22.3 K percentage, 240 average with a 708 OPS, isolated power of 158. We drop it down to the last 15 days, guys. Phillies are crushing. They are 9.3 walk percentage, 23 strikeout percentage, 23%, 247 average with a 752 OPS and an isolated power of 188. They are league fucking high in every fucking category right now, guys. And Taijuan Walker just dealt versus them. So to me, that says bad news. I think Taijuan Walker gets hit today. I've said that a lot, though, this year. And I've been wrong so far twice. Can I be wrong 3 times? Maybe. But back-to-back does not favor Taijuan Walker. So I'm going to look at Taijuan Walker getting hit today. Even him getting hit is still 3 runs. That's still a quality start if he goes 6 innings. So I just think that 2 hits, 0 runs is he ain't gonna redo the same performance as last week, in my opinion. I see my fucking crew. Danny's in here. Whoa, what up, my guy? Noli fucking knows. Noli knows something, and he thinks Taijuan Walker gonna shove. So I mean, it is what it is. It's in my opinion is he gets hit today, guys. K prop is at 5+ at plus 134, and Price Picks him has him at 4.5. Crappy ass value, guys. We're not wanting plus 134K props on our even money parlay. This morning I put out a play that sucked ass and got killed. That's life. But they are fucking giving us a lot of fucked up props here and there, guys. And every time we're taking minus 230s and plus 200 props, they're winning at a crazy percentage on Prize Picks. So we will ride the juice and the numbers when it says so. Fantasy scores at 24.5, guys. It's an under for me. I got to think they get to him, like I said. I think they get to him. I think he doesn't go more than 5 innings, and I think he gives up 2-3 runs. So definitely my opinion is I'm fading Walker. Aaron fucking Nola, the candy cane himself, guys. I love Aaron Nola at home. And Aaron Nola's a fucking stud. He's 1-3 with a 3.90 ERA. He just faced these Mets 5 fucking days ago with a quality start and had 9 strikeouts after getting killed by them 3 weeks ago. So last year he was 1-1 with a 2.25 ERA in 4 games versus the Mets. He did have a back-to-back, just like he has a back-to-back this time, and they got him for 3 runs. So and the first time they only got him for 1. So I got to think by what you've shown me in the past, the Mets are going to at least put you up for another 3 today. So Aaron Nola's fantasy score is 37.5, guys. That's just way too high for a guy that I think doesn't go 6 innings. The Mets this year, 9.1 walk percentage, 18% strikeout percentage. That's crazy good, guys. And the same team struck out 9 times versus him last week. 269 average, 747 OPS with an isolated power of 129. Over the last 15 days, they're 8.4 walk percentage, 18 still at 18 strikeout percentage, guys. That's fucking crazy. 274 average, 722 OPS, and their isolated power has dropped down to 103, where league average is 140. So this tells me Aaron Nola fantasy score is just a little too high, guys, because he's going to need the K prop, which is at 7 plus 108. And on Prize Picks, it was at 6.5. Now it's at 6. So this morning when I woke up and wrote everything down, it was at 6.5, guys. And now they dropped it to 6. At that value, there is value in a push right there. But I don't like running K props back to back and the same fucking thing. They're professional hitters, guys. These Mets, to me, in my opinion, and I've seen it a bunch of fucking times betting these K props. Does Aaron Nola get his K prop today? He can, but I won't be betting it. Why? Because professional hitters who just got struck out 9 times versus the pitcher and sees you the next time, they're going to be swinging first pitch a whole lot of fucking time. They're not going to strike out to you again, bros. It's just it is what it is. They would rather get out than strike out, so they will be hunting first pitches versus this guy. Can he go longer? Can that help him for his fantasy score? Yes. But I still think he gives up 3 runs, 6, 7 innings, but the strikeouts may not be there today, guys, and I don't think they will be. So even though he has shown every game versus the Mets last year, and even in the back-to-back, he did hit 7 strikeouts. So if you want to play his K-prop, he is someone I look at home. Just today, I will be looking the other way. Mets bullpen has a 3.94 ERA, where the Phillies have a 3.90. Both of these bullpens haven't been good, guys. The middle packs of their bullpens are not good, and Knebel is fucking shaky on the Phillies side, and Edwin Diaz is definitely the better option over there, though. But I think we're going to be getting some runs from both these pitchers today. Gene Segura, he's on a 3-game hit streak, batting 310 at bats versus Walker, guys, and he went 0 for 2 versus him last game out versus him 5 days ago. The odds are telling me Gene Segura is getting a fucking hit today. He's going to get a double. 2+ bases is at plus 106. So definitely be looking at that today. Pete Alonso, he's batting 345 and 29 at bats versus Nola with 3 home runs. His home run props at plus 350. We don't like nothing under the 400 mark, guys. And his 2+ bases is plus 106. I'd definitely be looking at Alonso 2+ bases. If he does get a home run, that cashes it for us. We're still getting plus money value there. And it's definitely worth a shot on this guy's batting numbers. On the other hand, Jeff McNeil, we've been preaching this kid all year. He don't strike out. He gets on base, guys. So his hits, runs, and RBIs, 2+ is minus 122. He's batting 276 and 29 at bats versus Nola. So he gets on it a 1-3 clip. And like I said, I don't expect these bullpens to be any much of help. So give me Jeff McNeil, hits, runs, and RBIs, 2+ at minus 122 today. Man, the chat popping. I see my name out there a lot. My guys, what's up? Smash the fucking like if you have it. Hit the retweet. Hit the share. If you're in Twitter land, go on in there. Jump in the chat. Hit the link. Say hi. Let me know what you guys are betting today. I see a Juan Soto home run, top of the first. Who had the Soto home run props? Huh? Let's fucking go. Next game on the list. Shout out to our producer. I don't say shout out to him enough. 7 days a fucking week, no days off. You guys might see me, but there's a guy who's in the background every fucking day too that has to make sure he's at home also. So shout out to fucking Big Show. Without him, it ain't looking like this and it ain't sounding like this. We've seen the one time where he took a day off and oh fuck, did it look fucking bummy. So let's talk about his team. Tigers and Astros. He a Tiger guy. He a Scooble guy. We a Scooble guy. How do you not know who the fuck Tyreek Skubal is? If you fucking don't know, just stop betting baseball, please. Because this is one of the dominant fucking lefties in baseball, guys, and he's just getting better. If you look at his ERA, you're like, what, Sharpie? What? That's a fucking kid, bro. Let this kid mature and become a man, and you guys will be talking to me in a couple more years about how fucking great Tyreek fucking Skubal is. Tyreek Skubal's 1-2 with a 3.05 ERA in 4 games. Beast, bro. A 3 ERA, bro? Get the fuck out of here. He hasn't been given any fucking favors this year. 3 games versus his own division, who's already seen him last year 5 times. 5 times every year they've seen him. So it's like, I don't count division games as that much of a big deal. So straight up, we're going to go to. So he's played 4 games, 3 versus own division, 1 versus the Colorado Rockies, who do what? Who eat left-handed fucking pitching. So Scooble's been dealt a bad hand. Let's get into these numbers that the Astros have, though. Astros this year, 10.8 walk percentage, 19.3 strikeout percentage, both fucking great. What's not great, 204 average, 646 OPS with the isolated power of 150. We're going to get in there 2 weeks, and they're walking at that crazy clip, 11.7% of the time. They're striking out at a really good clip, 21.3. And their average is 222 and 693 OPS with an isolated power of 158. So over the last 2 weeks, their hitting numbers have gone up some, but they're still middle of the pack to below average right now, guys, other than their walks and strikeouts. I put out earlier just straight up a play of parlay on Prize Picks that I was on strictly based off of fucking juice value only. They put Scooble at 5+ strikeouts on Prize Picks at 5 dead even earlier. Now they moved them to 4.5, but to hit 6 was plus 152. So you're going to give me a plus 152 with the option of a push? I was playing it just strictly based off of odds. They've adjusted him down to 4.5, and guess what? It's probably going to fuck me up and hit that 8-9. Anybody likes ladder and K props today? This is worth a fucking shot. Tyreek Skubal is going to murder the Astros. Murder them today, guys. Murder them. Yeah. Okay. So, last year versus the Astros, 7 innings, 1 hit, 9 strikeouts. This ain't the same team as last year. They were fucking dominant versus lefties last year, guys. They were fucking absolute great. One of the top teams versus lefties the last few years. They're not that team this year. And he owned you last year when you were good. No Altuve in the lineup to boot. Oh, God, guys, give me Tyreek Skubal to have a quality start. And the strikeouts, man, they're going to be there, sad to say. I'm going to lose that value prop. But I will put him on another one just to get it back. So, sometimes you bet shit before you break it down strictly off of value, and that's not always the best thing, guys. The numbers say no. The numbers say he's not going to strike him out. But guess what, dude? This is a different pitcher than last year. I've been preaching that since the beginning. And he's even better than he was last year because he's fixed his fucking problem. So his problem last year, 24 home runs in the first 2 pitches of an at-bat of his 36 home runs given up. He was too fucking predictable on what he was throwing first and second pitch. So he's worked on that throughout spring training. He mentioned it, which is even better because he knew about it. He knew that was a problem. And he's done nothing but change it. So he's a strikeout per inning so far this year. And I think he's worth a shot from 7 to 9 today, guys. Like, that's absurd versus a team who don't strike out versus lefties. But this is a lefty, guys, that you will be thanking me about later. So that fantasy score is way too fucking low for a guy going 6 innings, guys. So give us fucking Tyreek Skubal over on the fantasy score today. His K prop plus, it's 5+ minus 127. They moved him to Prize Picks on 4.5. Definitely like it on there, guys. Definitely, but I think the value is on the fantasy score. So definitely we'll be looking at him there. And let's get to the other side of this pitching match. Jose Urquidy. God damn, 2-1 with a 5.95 ERA. Whoa! Damn, Sharpie, do you got this guy's fantasy score over 2? What the fuck's wrong with you, bro? Let's get into this, guys. Let's get into this. He's been good at home the last 2 years, guys. Home road splits has been last year he was 0.7 runs better at home than he was on the road, and this year he has a 3 ERA compared to a 7 ERA on the road. Granted, only 1 start at home. That 1 start came versus these Toronto Blue Jays who smacked the fucking ball. He then got lit up in Toronto the next game out on a back-to-back. Okay, so at the end of the day, his box scores look bad, but he's gone up against some teams that fucking crush the ball, and now he's getting a team not crushing the ball. Let's get into that. Detroit versus right-handed pitchers over the last month: 9.8 walk percentage, 24 strikeout percentage, 249 average with some 639 OPS, and a dreadful 0.79 ISO, guys. That's bad. Okay, they're not seeing the ball, but let's get into the 2-week period. They're even worse. They're now walking 7.6%. Their strikeout percentage does get better. They're down to 22. Their average drops to 236, and OPS drops to 600, where their ISO is now at a 0.70. Like, they're just not fucking hitting the ball. They're on a doubleheader fly-in too, so I expect them to be tired bats too on the plane. So I look for a very good, pitched match today, guys, versus these two guys. I expect pitch for pitch, but I expect Urquidy to end up on top of this, guys. At the end of the day, Detroit just ain't fucking hitting the ball. They're not. And Astros are. Their bats are coming around. Can they get them for a 2-run shot? Yeah, probably. And I see Urquidy not giving up more than 1 right now. So at Detroit and Astros pin are both top 5, 2.26 ERA for Detroit. They're the best in the fucking league. And the Astros pin is a 2.76. So I see good pitching going right into good fucking bullpens, guys. So no run first inning is a spot I'd look at here. I definitely don't want to look at batters when I expect both these pitchers to be elite. But no run first inning, if you were looking for a no run first inning play, definitely in this game is worth a shot, especially on Prize Picks where they give you even money. Shout out to the chat. Smash the fucking like, guys. Let's get into it. Raise it, Mariners. It's funny, guys. Every day with baseball, me and Noli fuck around and talking it, and it's like we're all about betting or trying to find a bet with the best pitcher on the board. And he's like, Sharpie, who's the best pitching matchup on the board today? And I went, this game right here or the game before that is what I said. I said both of those. And he's like, raise it, Mariners. Raise it, Mariners. So let's get into raise it, Mariners, guys. And Prize Picks moved the prop to 6.5 on McClanahan. It was at 7 this morning for a strikeout prop. Let's just straight talk to that. To hit 8 on the books, it's at plus 206. I bet that under blindly, guys. Will he hit that? I don't know, dude. But, dude, you're going to give me a plus 206 to the under? I'll take it all day of the week, bro. So, Shane McClanahan is a beast, guys. 1-2 with a 3 ERA in 5 games. 4 out of 5 of those games have been versus middle of the pack bottom feeders. So now he gets the Mariners, who over the last 30 days are walking 13.1% of the time, striking out at 23% of the time with a 214 average, 714 OPS, and a 164 ISO. Not that fucking good, dude, right? But let's get into the 15 days. They're walking 12% of the time. Absurd. Striking out only 22% of the time. Great. Average is now up to 241, 767 OPS with an isolated power of 187. Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Cristo, guys. This will be McClanahan's toughest test to date, guys. So I'm going to take a kickback, wait and see. I think he gets hit today personally. Yes, he is a different left-handed pitcher than most. He throws 100 from the left-handed side, guys, and that is legit. So I've got to say by the numbers that McClanahan gets to today. Does he get the strikeouts? The numbers say no. Numbers don't mean shit, guys. He's a 100-mile-per-hour fastballer, so you've got to – if you like him, you got to play him. I can't hate it. Fantasy score is way too high. I don't think the innings are going to be there for him today. I could see him giving up 2-3 runs through 5 innings, but the strikeouts still being there. Strikeouts have nothing to do with the earned runs, guys. You can give up runs and still get the strikeouts, a.k.a. my dumb ass taking Hunter Green's fantasy score when he had 7 fucking strikeouts and 6 fucking runs, bro. So you can give up runs and get the strikeouts. Two totally different fucking props. So definitely McClanahan at 6.5 is live and valuable. They had him at 7 this morning. So I'd be looking at his K prop, if anything. On the other hand, guys, Robbie fucking Ray. Robbie fucking Ray. Yeah. He's at 6.5 strikeouts, guys. It's at minus 127 on the book, 6.5 on Prize Picks. We're going to take advantage of this right here. Is it a numbers play? No. Let's get into the numbers, though. Robbie Ray, 2-2 with a 4.15 ERA. He was 2-2 last year versus these Rays in 6 fucking starts with a 2.33 ERA, 51 strikeouts in 38 innings. The only time they got to this guy was the very last start of the fucking season, guys. Out of 6 starts, he dominated this team, went 6 innings every fucking time but the last start, guys. I expect a huge performance from Robbie Ray today. And as my guy Noli be saying, you know, if Robbie Ray gets going, McClanahan gonna match it, bro. And once you got an ace pitcher on the side, bro, you bring your A game even if you're not an ace. And McClanahan does have ace shit, bro. So I expect a good pitch match today, but I expect Robbie Ray to come out on top here, guys. Bullpens, Rays have a 2.8 ERA, freaking good. Where the Seattle, they have a 3.21 ERA. That's pretty good too, guys. So both back end of the pins have been good. I definitely favor the Rays pin because we always know what the Rays pin do at the end of the day. But I don't think bullpens will have much to do with this because Robbie Ray should go out there and shove today. I see 7 innings from him. I don't care if you want his fantasy score or his strikeout props. I'm going to take his over 6.5 because he had over 7 strikeouts in all but the last start versus them with 13 and 14 strikeouts versus this team last year. The numbers say no. They're walking 14% of the time and only striking out 19% of the time this year. So definitely not a numbers play. This is a historically what Robbie Ray does to this team play. So Robbie Ray for me over 6.5 and definitely worth a ladder shot when you've had 13 and 14 versus a team. So can't hate anybody who wants the ladders from Robbie Ray today. Yandy Diaz, on the other hand, 316 and 19 at bats versus Robbie Ray, and he has 12 total bases in the last 5 games. Absurd. He's seeing the ball well. He sees him well. His 2+ bases is at plus 108. Definitely worth a shot. Mike Zunino, 267 and 15 at bats, has 3 home runs versus Robbie. So pretty much every time he hits him, he hits it for a home run. They have his fucking home run prop at plus 225. Get the fuck out of here, bro. 225 for a home run prop? Not for us, not for me, shouldn't be for you. 2+ bases at plus 104. That's the bet right there, dude. If he hits the home run, cool, bro. But to hit a 225 prop, you need to hit that every other day or else you're losing fucking money. And just take the plus 104, 2+ bases just to be safe. Be safe, not sorry, guys. Last game on the board, guys. Let's smash this like button. We already at 22. Clayton Kershaw's number, the great Clayton Kershaw number. 22 in here, 22 watching, 22 likes. Smash the fucking shit if you haven't. Hit the retweet, hit the share, all that good shit. This crew's starting to come alive. Let's fucking go. Last game, Marlins and Padres. Jesus Luzardo versus Nick Martinez. This should be a really, really good one. This should be a really, really good one. Jesus Luzardo's 2-1 with a 3.1 ERA in 4 games. He's gone 5 innings every fucking game this year except versus the St. Louis Cardinals, who eat lefties for breakfast. Padres, they seem to be hitting lefties too, guys. Over the last 30 days, 9%, almost 10% walk percentage. Striking out only 22% of the time. 234 average, 739 OPS with an isolated power of 188. Damn. Let's get into the last 15 days. They're now only walking 7.6% of the time, striking out 22% of the time, 242 average, 716 OPS with an isolated power of 170. So, the only fucking left-handed pitcher to deal versus these Padres this year have been Clayton fucking Kershaw. Well, they're now off a doubleheader on the East Coast. And these Padres are flying in, and the Marlins were already in San Diego before these Padres. So I'm expecting some tired bats today personally. Jesus Luzardo's 6+ at plus 122. He's at 5.5 on Prize Picks. I know the Padres have been hitting left-handed pitching, but this guy's different, guys. He throws 97+ with some fucking legitimate gas, guys. And I expect tired bats versus this guy who's been humming. And I expect him to keep humming. So give me a quality start for Jesus Luzardo. I'm going to take his fantasy score over 30.5 personally. I think that's too low for a guy who's been elite this year. And give me some freaking Jesus Luzardo. I'm a fan, guys. I'm a big fan of this guy. So definitely looking at him. On the other hand, I'm not looking at Nick Martinez. 1-2 with a 4.12 ERA. That's not bad. The 4.12 ERA ain't bad at all. in 4 games. He's had super fucking mad issues third time through the lineup, guys, and he's going to have mad issues third time through the lineup. He doesn't have overpowering shit. He relies on craftiness and spinning the ball. That ain't going to get you too far, guys. That ain't going to get you too far. It might get you first, second time through the lineup, but that third time has been dreadful to this kid. So, Miami over the year, 11.7 walk percentage, 22.5 K percentage, 276 batting average with a 674 OPS and an ISO of 119. We go the last 15 days, 9.2 walk percentage, 24% strikeout percentage, 242 average with a 708 OPS, isolated power of 136. Oh, that was a 226 over the year, not 276. So, last 15 days, all their hitting numbers have gotten better. They're now middle of the pack to top 10 in all the hitting statistics. So, Nick Martinez is in for some fucking trouble in my eyes, guys. Dude, I expect these Marlins, who have a super deep lineup, 1 through 9, these guys are deep, and I'm liking what I'm seeing from them. So that will help Jesus Luzardo's fantasy score if he gets the win. I expect a quality start. I expect them to be in the lead. And the better bullpen is Miami, who has a 3.09 ERA compared to the Padres' 4.27 ERA. The only thing elite about the Padres' bullpen is their fucking closer. The rest of them suck dick under a bridge for milk money and are lactose intolerant. Otherwise, they're just doing it for free, guys. They're just doing it for free. And they ain't paying the bills right now. So definitely not looking at Nick Martinez and that crappy Padres bullpen right now. I'm looking at these Miami bats to get to him. His K prop, Nick Martinez, is 5+ minus 132, 4.5 on Prize Picks. If anything, I'd be looking at the no-run first inning that they're offering. It is minus 160 on the books. They're giving you a minus 160 on Prize Picks at a even money bet, guys. So once again, Prize Picks is going to give you a 3 or a 5 pick, and they're going to give you the exact payout. It don't care if you play plus money. It don't care if you play minus money. But you might as well be on the side of the books more often than not. So a minus 160 no-run first inning, that is definitely on one of my tickets today. On the value ticket, definitely got to play shit when you're giving me value. At the end of the day, I don't think it'll be there. It'll be bet so much that they'll take it off the board. Prize Picks does that with a lot of these no-run first innings, guys. So make sure you're checking out the juice on the books and getting mass value for it if you like the no-run first inning. To me, it's a coin flip. Like the boy Noli be saying, how do you know which fucking inning the pitcher's going to be bad in, guys? Because a pitcher could be bad the first and then settle down. Whoop-de-woo could do it in the third and settle down. So I like to run no-run first innings personally when I've got a opener, when I got an elite back end of an arm pin and a good pitcher on the other side. So that's my personal preference. Jazz Chisholm, the savior of the show, guys. This guy right here has done nothing but put money in our fucking pockets. He's hit 60% of the time to his 2+ base props. It is still at plus 146. It shouldn't be at plus value anything for a guy hitting 60% at 2+ bases. So while Jazz Chisholm's hot, we will keep riding Jazz Chisholm props, guys. And it's been easy money, guys. It's been easy money. On the other hand, I'm going to play some Jesus Aguilar today. I've been betting Miami games, so I've been watching Miami games. This guy, a couple days ago, took a few walks and started seeing the ball really well. And the ball is just humming off the bat, even on his outs, guys. So Jesus Aguilar, 2+ bases is plus 134. His home run is at plus 400. He will see some beer money from me today on that. On the other hand, guys, how could you not look at Manny fucking Machado, guys? You know, as we were talking about the show yesterday, he hits the home run in the first game, not the second game. Damn. But 2+ bases is as a stupid minus 233, and his home run is plus 350. I mean, if you want a home run prop that's under 400 that has a legitimate value of catching, it's this guy, guys. This guy hits lefties like there's no tomorrow. He's seeing the ball really fucking well, guys. He's that dude right now. So I can't hate anybody looking to back some Manny fucking Machado. It just is what it is. So let's get into these 4 picks. Smash the fucking like if you haven't. Shout out to the 26 in the fucking chat. I see you guys. Hit the share, the retweet. Tell everybody about this shit. We winning money, guys. We're just ain't a show. We're winning fucking money. So Tyreek Skubal, guys, gonna go fucking push today, and I expect Urquidy to go out there and match him, guys. I expect 6 innings from both these pitchers. So I'm taking both their fantasy scores over. I think Jesus Luzardo is going to run into a tired Padres team, a tired team coming in from the East Coast off a doubleheader. So give me that right there. Give me Luzardo's fantasy score to the over. And last but not least, Robbie fucking Ray versus a team he dominates. So can't hate you if you go fantasy score. I'm going to take his K prop strictly because he hit that 5 out of 6 games versus them last year and averaged 9 strikeouts versus this team last year. So I'm an average guy, and I'm going to keep fucking smashing it. So smash the fucking like if you haven't. Go on over to fucking Prize Picks. Use promo code Pub Sports. Why? Because Pub Sports gives you that match fucking deposit up to $100 on your first deposit. So 25 gets you 25, 100 gets you 100. Do us a favor. Do you a favor. Use that fucking promo code. So Cinco de Mayo, Cinco de Mota. It's time to get fucking baked. Smash the like on the way out. We be fucking pubbing, guys. We be fucking pubbing. Yeah!